guys, and welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be discussing The Chi, episode 6, season 3. Now look, I don't know about y'all, but I'm wondering what's going to happen next in the next episode. I'm going to get started though. Okay, so we see Kev, it's his birthday, and it looks like they show a flashback with him and Keisha. I guess this little diner or whatever, and she was giving him like a book, a little photograph book, basically telling him like no matter how old he get, where he go, he will always be her little brother. She will be with him, you know. And basically a little stack of pancakes come out with candles, and you know they having a good time and whatnot. And you know, as time goes past, we see Kev and Gemma, I think that's how you pronounce her name, Gemma. They was at a skating rink or whatever, and they was having a good time. But all of a sudden, these two little girls was like discussing Keisha, and they was discussing, I guess, the relationship between Kev and Keisha, whatever, and about her being missing, and basically making it seem as if the girl is gone, you know, like, you know. And basically Kev heard him and he got upset, and he just like, okay, well, he know everybody in his circle ain't been talking, but they knew a lot of info. So Kev is talking to Gemma, and he just like, okay, I know people in my circle ain't talking to him, so how did they find out? These are girls from their school, by the way. And Gemma finally tells him like, look, I like you, you know, a lot, but it was me who said something. So Kev feels like disappointed. He's upset because he specifically asked everybody to basically just not be talking about the situation about Keisha, whatever. And Gemma says she asked her mom, I guess, advice, you know, I guess on the situation, because she really liked him and she wanted to get him a, you know, a gift for his birthday. So, you know, right now he's just like crushed. He's hurt. He, you know, he it's like he feel like she's done an unforgivable thing, you know, at this moment. So, as time passed, you got Ronnie, who done showed up at the little creepy dude's house, the house that Keisha's in. He done showed up at his house, and basically he tell a dude like, oh, can I use your bathroom, you know, da da da. So he eventually lets him in, and all of a sudden, as he's going like to the bathroom, he hears like a little scream. But you know, he was like, oh, maybe I'm tripping, you know, da da da. So dude, as Ronnie is turned around, he done pulled, you know, out a little track, a trophy or whatever from, you know, the little trophy or whatever that was won from track. He done pulled it up, and he like about to bash Ronnie, you know, like he about to get him. So Ronnie was like, oh, I'm just tripping. So Ronnie, you know, he leaves like it's, you know, like regular. But this the thing, Keisha was screaming, help, help, you know, the whole time. And dude, you know, I guess he got like screen proof, like a basement or whatever, whatnot. But it's crazy, cause Ronnie went upstairs. She was clearly downstairs. He didn't search the whole house. He heard the screaming in the previous episode. He heard the scream in this episode. I'm like, come on, how long is it gonna take to figure out the girl is there? How long is it gonna take? You know? So anyway, the creepy dude, he gets upset. And when Ronnie leaves, he goes downstairs and he gets to talking to Keisha. He's brushing her hair. You know, he's mad as it is because she was screaming, you know. And he's brushing her hair. He's telling her about this previous crush he had, I guess, when he was younger. And basically getting to details about how the girl was. She basically similar to Keisha in a way, showing herself, you know. And basically, I guess the lady was a thought. She basically gave herself out to the neighborhood, you know. And he was saying how the girl had got pregnant, got on welfare, and so on. So then he eventually started cutting Keisha's hair. And I'm like, why is you cutting her hair? First off, this man keep freaking brushing her hair like she's a child, you know, treating her like she's a child, won't let her leave. And he told me, oh, I could save you. I could save her, but I could save you, you know, and she's crying. She eventually gets him to, she starts holding his hand. She eventually gets him to let her call her brother, Because before she called her brother, she was like writing happy birthday, you know, on a card, like some paper or whatever, because it was his birthday. And she asked him if she could call her brother. Now, she called, she heard his voice, but she didn't say anything. It was a blocked number. So Kevin gets this call as he's getting ready to go into the house, you know, which turned out to be a surprise party. Papa and what's the girl name? Maisha. They went to go pick up Kev's cake, but the cake decorator, they spelled his name wrong. Papa was trying to hold Maisha's hand, and then he ended up dropping the cake. Okay, he goes to Kevin's house. He tried to explain it to his mom, but she's like, you know what? Don't worry about it. Da da da. Cause her, Dre, everybody done decorated and fixed up the house real nice. Emmett and Tiff, you know. So, basically his mama didn't want to know what happened. She ended up making him a stack of pancakes and put candles on it. Basically like how it was with the flashback at the beginning of the episode with him and Keisha. So I'm like, okay, that was pretty sweet. You know, it cheered him up some because, you know, Gemma had got him down, her and the girls. They had him feeling sad. You know, he missed his sister. So as time goes past, I just say, because Kev done enjoyed the party with everybody. Time goes past, you see Trig and Jake. Apparently Trig was like, look, Reg stashed some money away, okay? He stashed some money away. He told me, you know, da-da-da is at this place. So he was like, you know what, it might be at this place. So as they go to, I guess the little stash house, I just call it. They go there. Trig eventually notices that this wall, and it's like a chair right there. So he broke the wall down, basically. He found the bag of money. So I'm like, okay, so the money really exists. And all of a sudden this dude, like, cause Trig all of a sudden start hearing some noise, him and Jake. All of a sudden it's a dude trying to, you know, I guess he coming on some fighting stuff. So Trig ended up knocking him out. And Jake just like, what you doing, da-da-da. And Trig was like, look, this dude been telling us all this time. He been following us all this time. You know, da-da-da. He was like, that's one of dudes, you know, dudes or whatever, da-da-da. And basically, Trig told him, like, look, he murdered Reg, okay? He murdered our brother. Duda is all over it, you know? And he basically tells Jake, like, you're gonna have to choose between me or Duda. So I know Jake has a hard choice right now, because he got the man who he got used to, who has been giving him like the luxury life. And then he got on the other side his brother Trig, who done came back in his life and telling him like, look, this is the reason our brother gone. So I know it is hard for him right now. Duda's mom, she was in this episode, and basically she was talking down on him because, you know, Duda want to be the mayor. And she was basically talking down on him and basically trying to make him look bad on the news or whatever. So Duda's wife ended up paying her off behind his back to basically close her mouth, you know. And so anyway, Ronnie decides to take Miss Ethel out. He took her to a club and they was having a good time, you know, got out the nursing home. And she went to telling everybody at the club, you know, about how it was back in the day, you know, with the blacks and everything. She had a good time, got the strippers there, you name it. So then all of a sudden, you know, after they done had them a good time, he done took her back to the nursing home. Miss Ethel was just like, oh, you know, I'm a little chilly, I'm a little cold. So Ronnie gets a blanket. As he turns around from getting the blanket, he realized she done passed. So he's now leaning against her crying. And I know that is hard for him. I mean, he had just took her out to have a good time, you know? And then boom, she was just gone. Now, it's sad she gone, but he gave her the time of her life, okay? He took her to the club and she had a good time. She went out, I wouldn't necessarily say happy, but you get what I'm saying. She you know. I wonder what's gonna happen in the next episode, if Ronnie gonna actually go back to that same house, if he gonna actually say something about what he heard. Like I'm wondering what's gonna happen. I don't know. It's like a whole bunch of stuff that has happened in this episode. You got Emmett and Tiff done went and got like a little card reading, a tarot reading or whatever, and basically Emmett might cheat on the girl or whatever. I don't know. It's a whole bunch of stuff going on, okay? A whole bunch of stuff. But y'all comment below what y'all think gonna happen next. Cause what I think gonna happen next is they probably gonna find Keisha, cause she is alive. I think they gonna find Keisha. I think they gonna probably, you know, of course, bury Miss Ethel and all that. And I don't know. I wonder if Kev is gonna continue to go with Gemma. I don't know. But I'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all have a blessed day.